Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. This is William Heinman. I'm your host. This is Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job, well, or they don't. Hey, guys, this one's coming to us from Jeff Gray on Euro Civil Rights investigations. If you would, please go over to Jeff's channel. Tell him I sent you over there. Hit his subscribe, leave him a comment. Hit his like and share, help his algorithms out. And with that being said, if you would hit my subscription, my like and share to help my algorithms out, and leave me a comment and a thumbs up. Why is it that cops cannot tell the truth? They lie out their ass. They spew crap all the time. You know, I get so sick and tired of hearing cops saying, well, if you don't give me ID, I could arrest you. Well, you can, but it's not a solid arrest. And I'm so sick and tired of these assholes asking for ID. It's crack. I got to have some. Dude, grow up. And why we tolerate it, I don't get it. Hey, guys, let's check this video out.
Lake County Sheriff's Office, Shannon.
Hey, I got a guy out in front of the courthouse and in front of the jail taking pictures of the jail. Some people have been complaining about it.
Okay, so he's in front of the jail?
Yeah, he's in front of the flag post right now. I'm taking pictures.
Is he a white, black, or Hispanic male?
White male, khaki color, light khaki color shorts, blue t-shirt, white camera.
All right, we will send someone over that way.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
32, 1065 at 13P at the jail.
Go ahead.
10-4, it's in reference to a male taking pictures of the jail in the courthouse. There's no physical description on him. 1048. County 32, advised to be a white male wearing khaki pants, and he's got a camera. 32.
DOB.
Go ahead.
First name is Jeffrey, middle initials M, Mike, last name Gray, date of birth 187, white male.
Lake County back to Area 32. Jeffrey Marcus Gray is 54, 29P with the valid Class A CDO.
10-4. 32.
32.
I'll be back 10-8. All 10-4. You just taking pictures. 37's from jail. Don't wish to trespassing from the grounds. And I'll call you with some comments.
10-4.
This is a Photography is Not a Crime First Amendment audit, where we peacefully test our public officials' knowledge, or lack thereof, of our constitutionally protected right to document what public officials do on our behalf and at our expense. The intro photo is a screenshot from Google Street View.
Okay, guys, now I want to go over a couple things. It said in there that Jeffrey is not a Leo friendly, meaning law enforcement friendly. Jeff Gray does not have a problem with law enforcement. He has a problem with law enforcement that does not know the law, that they just go off on random witch hunts, which in Florida, for some reason, your IQ down there must be in around 7 or 8, because you clowns don't even hit 15. It's incredible, man. You know, the lies they come up with, the cop-splaining, it's just, wow. That's all I can say is wow. And the sovereign citizens, the only sovereign citizens we have are these cops who think they're above the law. So you guys tell me what you think.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing today?
Good.
Hey, I'm Officer Atkinson with the Berry Police Department.
Yes, sir.
And the reason I'm out with you, we've had a couple people that have called us in reference to you. They're a little nervous about what you're doing out here with taking pictures.
Okay.
I mean, you're not breaking the law or anything.
Right.
My only concern is...
Now, did you get that? You're not breaking the law or anything. Cop says it straight up.
With it being the courthouse, we've had in the past where people have been kind of stalking, like there's been injunctions against people that have been at the courthouse. So that's just my concern. I just would like to squash that if I could. Make sure.
Yeah, I'm just an investigative journalist gathering content for story.
Okay.
You know, I'm just out in public taking pictures. I have no ill will, no ill intent or anything like that.
Okay.
I've
But can I get your ID from you?
I'd rather not give any ID if that's unless.
Well,
I'm
the
being
reason I'm
detained or
asking for
anything.
that is because I want to run and make sure that there is no injunction.
I'd
against
rather you
you
not run me.
Involving somebody that
Right.
could be here.
Right, but I don't want
I
you
don't
to
care
run
what
me.
you do. I don't care what you do as far as taking pictures. You can take them all day long. I mean, you can take a picture of me if you wanted. I don't care.
Right.
But I just got to make sure that there's no injunction or it's not something ill will
No,
towards anybody.
there's nothing like that.
But I understand you're telling me that. But
Right.
the only way you can find that out is find out who you are. Can I get your name and DOB then?
I'd rather not give any information like
Are you
that.
from Florida? Let me ask you that.
I'm not going to answer any further questions.
Because being in Florida, per Florida law,
Right.
when you're requested upon law enforcement to either, when it's an investigation,
Yeah.
but as this is, you have to either provide
Wrong. Liar. Liar.
ID or some kind of identification as far as name and date of birth, something like that.
Cop's lying his ass off.
Not unless I'm being detained or anything. You know? I mean, I'm not unless I'm being detained. You know, I'm not.
Well,
Unless you're under arrest, you don't have to give your name or date of birth. And that's just the way the law reads. If you don't like it, change the law.
I can detain you without on the grounds that you're not giving me any of your identification.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get going. Have a good day.
Well, you can't.
I mean,
Don't make this more difficult than it has to be.
am I free to go?
Don't make this more difficult than it has to be. Wow, now we're threats. And this, the sovereign citizen cop knows he can get away with it because he has qualified immunity, because he's a coward.
No, sir, you're not.
So I'm being detained.
You're being detained for now. Okay?
Even though I've told you that I'm just taking pictures out in public, I have no ill will.
And that's
no
fine.
intent.
And you can take pictures all day long, okay?
Mhm.
But I want to make sure that there's no, and we've been told that before, like I said,
Right.
as far as people, if there's anybody here that, say for example, you and your wife are getting divorced, something like that. I'm not saying that's the case, but that's what's happened in the past.
No, I'm an investigative journalist gathering content for story.
And you can do that.
And I'd rather not give
but
my
also
name or
for
anything,
the
'cause-
law, you have to give me identification upon request, okay?
No, you don't. Only if you're arrested. What a lying piece of shit.
No, not unless I'm being detained.
No, you do upon investigation, okay? Now, I can detain you, and that's actually grounds for arrest if you don't provide me with identification, okay?
So if I don't provide you with
And that's grounds for getting a lawsuit, clown.
identification, you can arrest me.
Yes, sir, that's true.
So at this point, if I don't tell you my name and badge number, my name and date of birth, you're going to arrest me.
I can, yes.
Okay. And you kind of send mixed messages. You told me I was being detained. Now you're just saying I can't detain you. I mean, if I'd rather,
Yeah, I can detain you, yes.
I like to know if I'm being detained or if I'm free to go. If I'm free to go, I'm gonna walk away.
No, sir, you're not free to go, okay? I need to know who you are and why you're out here. But you say you're taking pictures. You just dispel my myth that something's not taking place as far as the...
There's nothing taking place.
The,
I have no ill will,
somebody in here?
no ill intent.
Okay?
All right. So you're saying I'm being detained?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My identification's in my left pocket. Do you mind if I reach in my pocket and grab it?
No, sir.
Okay. That's right here.
You're just telling you have no weapons or anything like that, okay?
I do not have a picture ID or anything like that on me. I do not have a picture ID or anything like that on me. That's what I got. That's my name and date of birth.
Okay. I appreciate that. Mr. Gray. 32 late. 65 million DOB. First name is Jeffrey. Middle initials M. Mike. Last name Gray. Date of birth 187. Fight. Appreciate your cooperation.
And I thought the Gestapo was all gone. It's pretty incredible that it's back in Florida.
1/8 of 70. Get some good shots, getting some good stuff for you.
Yeah.
Ford?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like I said, it's an investigative story, so I don't want to tell anybody what it's about. I don't want to tip my hat. You know what I'm saying?
This is something we'll see later. We can say, hey,
Yeah.
that was the guy that we saw
yeah.
on the sidewalk.
Definitely. It'll be seen later. It'll be seen.
I appreciate your cooperation.
Well, actually, I would have rather
Actually, you'll probably get to see it when it goes into the lawsuit.
not done this. I'd rather been free to go. I didn't want to get my name, so. But since you
Oh, I
detained me,
appreciate that. I appreciate you doing that. So that's what I was trying to explain to you. Per Florida law, upon investigation, you have to provide either a name DOB or some kind of identification.
Only if you're arrested. God, these cops can't even tell the truth to save their life.
As soon as we get all your info back, you'll be free to go. Okay. Mr. Gray. All right. Well, Mr. Gray, I thank you. Appreciate your
all
cooperation.
right, thank you, sir.
And like I said, good luck with your story. And,
All right. So I'm free to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
10-4, it's in reference to a male taking pictures of the jail in the courthouse. There's no physical description on him. 1048. County 32. Advised to be a white male wearing khaki pants, and he's got a camera.
Okay, guys. So, yeah. Let's see what this says. Once the video was published to YouTube, a internal affairs investigation was launched. Officer Tressos was required to undergo additional training. Yep. Told you. So anyway, guys, these lying scumbags, are just, they go, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I'm ignorant of the law. So I get a free pass, right? Yeah, you're 15 IQ. You're an idiot. You're a moron. What else can we expect? You couldn't hold a job at Circle K. You couldn't hold a job at 7-Eleven. You sure couldn't work at Walmart because your IQ is not high enough. So you have to be a police officer. Way to go, pal. Hey, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Remember, always phone the police. Don't trust them because they're not your friends.